So, hey guys, Chauzu here. There's been a lot of hype for 6 Plus Cat Dog, of course, but we got one more 6 Plus. We got 6 Plus Onigashima Luffy, I guess we call him. And yeah, his captain ability, he now can get up to 5.5 points times attack if you have non-type slots, so recovery, tandem, one or whatever. 1.3 times HP, recovery, tandem or matching, and a higher appearance rate. And if you hit perfect with recovery orb, you consume it so you can heal. As for the special, you do a lot of damage. 3 times attack boost to quick free spirit and fighter. You get a base attack boost depending on how many recovery and tandem you consumed, up to 2000 extra. And that's for top row. And if you already have an attack boost, you get a 2.75 times orb boost instead. And if you consumed 16 or more recovery tandem orbs in the quest, you can use the special again. So you can basically get attack and orb boost in the same turn, which is pretty neat. I like that. Not the most useful in regular content, but pretty fun to have meme with, basically. Super type, add a Law, Kid, Yamato, and Momo. Seed reduction for quick free spirit and fighter, plus 1.5 chain boost, and change type slots to recovery. And that's really cool, actually. Get a full board of recovery orbs, you can start consuming it to get that double special, for example. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about him. He's a great buff, especially in terms of art. I really hated the OG 6-star 6 Plus, much more cool. But yeah, today we are going to take on Buggy 5 with a new team. And this is a non-Sabo Ace team. We use them as Frank Captain. And I'm going to start with talking about the synergy between these two. If you look at Sabo Ace here, you see that he can heal when hitting perfect. So any perfect, you heal 1 times the character's recovery. And this has huge repercussions because together with this Luffy, you heal so much HP. Let's recap here. When you hit perfect, you consume recovery, so you can do damage and heal. But of course, to consume recovery, you need recovery orbs. And well, will you look at this? We have a full board of recovery orbs. So Luffy will heal, Sabo Ace will heal so much damage. And this team has quite a bit of pinch healing as well that helps heal even further. We're finally using Ivanko against level 5. If you follow me and my journey to beat Buggy, you know how much I've tried to get this guy to work. You could call me an Ivanko simp with how much I've tried to make him work. But basically, Sabo Ace does it does an orb boost for 3 turns. Ivanko can do attack and Call of Infinite for 3 turns, so they have perfect synergy. But that's not enough damage. But with Law, basically we'll just use his special as a healer, basically. He won't give an attack or orb boost on this team. He will give the increased chain, which is useful for turn 1, and honestly the damage is pretty tight, so it's very much needed. But Super Tandem is important, you need it at level 5. This is not a very accessible team, but might be good for those who mainly pull on Super Sugo and basically never pull on Kizuna. You might be able to build this eventually. Beppo support, very nice for Law. This is the rare group Beppo from his debut batch. When Law uses his special, he gets the tandem orb, so we can use the super tandem. I won't talk too much about the girls, you know what they do, they're on basically every team. But yeah, Karasu helps us remove the final turn of bind. A special removes the first 5 turns. And Sabo support helps us remove the final 2 turns of special bind. Sabo A special removes the first 5 turns. And I thought I'd mention one of the best supports you can run in this content, which is the Inazuma, the Kizuna rare recruit. You get extra attack boost and you also get 5% damage reduction. So both extra damage and you take less damage. That's helpful. We also use Oriaxon just so we can remove paralysis. Anyway, let's jump into it. And you might wonder what has changed so we can make a new team. Like, do we need to have this Luffy? Like, he does damage, we can't use him in final stage. So what has happened? But basically it's the combination of all his healing, basically in the captain ability. We also can't underestimate the 5.5 times attack boost. Like compared to a 5 times captain, that's like a 1.5 times extra buff for free. So that helps a lot. And also this is the first team I made for Buggy when I only have damage reduction for 1 turn. Well, technically I made teams that haven't worked, that use Law instead to heal, to help us tank that way. But yeah, this only has 1 law, so we have 1 turn where we basically can't heal up HP. With a special, we can't put up damage reduction. But yeah, you could see that we heal so much damage with heal so much HP with this team. It's actually pretty insane. But again, you will also see that this damage is tight. It's not like it's not like you can't have lower. You can probably have a bit lower investment than I have. I also probably don't tap in optimal order. I hit with Law before Luffy and my Law has higher attack, I'm pretty sure. So I should have tapped with Luffy before, this lets Law do even more damage. And also my Sabo and Ace are not maxed. If you put some effort in looking, you can probably find an even better one. But yeah, support Sabo, remove the special bind, remove the bind. And we're on a quick Ace, because he resisted the spear, so we don't have to deal with that at all. Luffy to get recovery orbs, chain boost, and reduce CD. So we can use Iwanko now for that attack boost and color affinity. So we got all the buffs sorted now basically. Law for healing, the chain increase growth rate from 1 turn. And also the tandem orbs, we can use the super tandem. And yeah, you hit with those 3 first and then the rest. You see it's pretty tight, but I get the kill. And yeah, as you're going to see, we take so much damage here. So it's really hard to imagine surviving like for 3 turns with that. Of course, we get a bit of a respite this turn because we have Robin with her damage reduction. So that helps a bit. But yeah, basically we have to tank the next 70k hit by ourselves without using any specials to heal or damage reduction for turn 3. And that's usually not possible. Sometimes it can be hard to just get enough HP to survive with Robin's damage reduction here, so this captain pair is actually pretty crazy. But yeah, I will say that this is by far the best team without owning Sabo Ace so far. This is a team you can realistically strive for long term. But who knows, maybe we can get better options. For this team in particular, Robin is looking pretty replaceable. We just need some unit that can handle the bind and help us survive, stuff like that. We also need to help to deal with that 1 turn of the spear bind that Robin does with her support. So not easy to replace, but the most replaceable on this team, I'd say. Obviously they could make a new Eva too, but 3 turns attack and call affinity is pretty unique. So yeah, we do need resilience sockets here. So basically just reset. If there's no rush, this screen can come up and you can still reset. But you just keep resetting the game. This is only for Buggy. People think this works for everything, but this only works for Buggy on this revive. Here you can keep resetting and it will work eventually. It doesn't work against Morgan and stuff like that, but it works against Buggy. So yeah, we got survival there and we can easily get the kill. So yeah, new team without Sabo Ace. That's something we team builders strive for a lot, but it's not hard. You wouldn't believe if I told you how much we've banged our head against the wall for this content. We've spent more time on this Grand Voyage than any other. So this makes me very happy. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. See you next time.